This is Kobe with the Phoenix Hip Hop Platform. I am here with Rashad. How are you doing today, Rashad?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. So for people like myself that are just getting to know you, tell me a little bit about yourself, like where you're from, how long you've been doing music, things like that.
Well, I'm originally from Georgia, so I'm from the South, and
I hear the accent. I hear the Southern accent.
I've been doing music since 17, but it actually I've been growing up around older folks, so
Okay.
as a kid they've been trying to have me rap. But see, as a kid, I ain't know what to rap about, so
Yeah.
I was rapping about Spider-Man and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I feel like music is it's a passion. It's something I didn't look for.
Okay.
I feel like music actually found me.
Okay.
So it's like that. I take this craft very serious,
Yeah.
and that's something that you can hear through my music a lot of times. So I just take the craft very serious. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're using the word craft, right? Not even everyone thinks of it as a craft, right? So I think that's a good word to use. Craft is something you master. People want to become a master of their craft. So, how and what you say about not knowing what to rap about as a kid is interesting to me because, like, as someone that sort of studies hip hop and rap and stuff like that, all those like famous kid rappers back in the day, they had adults writing their verses. Lil Bow Wow, his first like raps were written by an artist in a West Coast group called the Alcoholics.
yeah.
And so it's interesting to think about like a kid actually coming up with their own lyrics. Like, what would they rap about? You know what I mean? I was gonna ask. Oh yeah, how long have you been in Arizona?
I've been in Arizona for about like 2 years, but I eventually went back to the South.
Okay.
And I just came back, so I'm really just back for good this time.
Okay. Yeah, I have not spent much time in Georgia. I mean, I only know like the major city, Atlanta. But like, what part were you in?
I'm from South Georgia. It's called Vados. Every time I tell somebody I'm from Georgia, they assume Atlanta.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm from like South Georgia, so it's basically like
Closer to Florida?
Georgia-Florida line.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's called Valdosta, Georgia.
Okay. Yeah, I grew up in Florida. And Florida is interesting because like the more north you go in Florida, the more south you really are, right? You know what I mean? Culturally. And then southern Florida is like more Latin and stuff like that. So how does the places you've lived influence your music? Or maybe it doesn't, but like when you kind of create, like, do you think where you come from influences, other than your accent, do you think it has an influence on your music?
It has my environment, but I try to rap about just everyday life and
Yeah.
what I seen and what I overcame and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
What is your what's one of the favorite songs that you've written lyrically and why? I know I put you on the spot there, but
it's I would say I haven't wrote that best yet because I feel like I haven't peaked yet.
okay.
So even though I feel like I make great music now, but I feel like I haven't peaked yet.
Yeah.
So you never know what the future brings.
Okay. And when it comes to creating music, what does that look like for you? And I'll give you an example. I've seen artists come into a studio with a notepad, with something already written. I've seen artists write to a beat. Some can only do one or the other. Some do both. What does your process look like?
It depends how the beat make me feel. Sometimes I don't need to write nothing. I just speak from the soul.
Okay.
But then sometimes, I try to do both so I can master both sides. So I can master just freestyling and then also mastering writing.
Okay. Got it. And how do you, I know, I've learned some artists don't like to add labels to their music. Like I don't want to be pigeonholed. I don't want to be boxed into a certain style. But that said, there are, there are descriptions for a reason, like when you go to Spotify or whatever your favorite music app is, there's little genres and everything. How do you feel like your music fits genre wise, like the style of hip hop or rap it is?
It's soulful music.
Soulful music.
So
Okay.
it's like
Well, actually, I'm assuming, is it rap or do you sing?
I want to say I sing. I can't sing.
Okay.
But it's like it's melody wise. But it's still rapping.
Okay. So like melodic, soulful rap.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And who are some of, and I don't mean to say I'm not saying you would sound like them, but like, who are some of your favorite artists that influence you creatively? Not that you're copying their styles, but like, you know, you kind of look up to them.
Outkast, for sure. J. Cole, and really, I grew up being a fan of like people like Rich Homie, but I think over time, I lost interest in his music.
Okay.
So it's like now that I look for more like, how does the song make me feel?
Yeah. I feel like a lot of us go through different phases when we get older as far as music goes. You know, like there's stuff I used to listen to as a teenager and in my younger 20s. And then in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I freaking love that song. Then I go back to it, listen to it when I was in my 30s. I'm like, why did I even like this? Can you relate to that as far as maturing and like your taste and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, let's play the song. But first, before you play it, would you like to like give some background story to the song, or would you like the song to speak for itself?
All right. This song is called Already a Legend.
Okay.
I feel like this song is really just me prophesying my life.
Okay.
So it's like basically me prophesying, but also me just explaining my life.
Okay.
And explaining how I feel about stuff.
Okay, cool. I'll be taking notes on it to give you feedback. So when I'm looking at your phone, I'm not, I am paying attention, but I like to make notes and give feedback. So yeah, go ahead and play it.
I really just started, but I feel like a vet. And every single chance that I go and get my best. And one thing I learned about myself is that I'm blessed. I have a strong soul, so I'm reaching for the best. To catch my goals, it really what it is. It really on my mind right now. I gotta tell how I feel right now. I'm telling how it really is. I'm just telling how I feel right now. It's been a little minute, so pay it up the pen. Nah, I up the pen, I'm going with the wind. It's nothing but vibes, and let a reason pretend. And some folks do this shit cause they really love it. Some folks do this shit cause they love the money. Man, I don't even love it. I love the money, but I don't even rush the shit. I really don't. It don't make sense. It make a lose remorse, and I do what I can to do my best to be the best. I get it with a gift, I really treat it like a seed. I had to sit up on the nest, and now that it's awakened, and I'm motivation. It's time for motivation, and I can sit back complain about a lot, but I just really don't do this shit. My dog, I'm already a legend. 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 I'm already on the way. I'm already on the way. I'm already a legend, a living legend. I'm from the South, the Georgia, Florida line. And shout out to my Georgia, Florida niggas. The South fucking with us, the South been on the map. They fucking with us, the world fucking with us. The shit made sense, and really about to get it. And man, most folks really do it for the skrilla, but I can't complain. And who the fuck am I to judge? I do this shit cause I love it, so you have the passion. I do what I can, that is satisfaction. I gotta do what I can cause I really love it. Instead of trying to ease the pain, that shit crazy. Eventually overcoming and slipping up, and now I feel like that I overcoming everything. Overcome everything. Just a young legend, man. My dog, I'm already a legend. 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 I'm already on the way. I'm already on the way. Nothing but vibes, baby.
That was good. Yeah.
No, it ain't finished.
I'ma do vibes, baby.
Oh, you got the switch up. Okay.
Already legend. Already legend. Yeah. Already legend. Already legend. Yeah. On the new vibe, we got the flow with the shit. I'm doing whatever I can to live my purpose in the bitch. Yeah, you faking the ass size, I put on for my tan. Purpose first, so I deliver out my dreams. And later on, I can put it on for the tan. shit really phase. Man, all they gotta do is live for a dreams. Man, that shit crazy as it really seems. New changes really coming on the way. Man, damn, really going K. Man, I just know what they gotta say. I know they got my back and that's just every day. It's snakes out here and then in the world. And then you gotta keep the grass cut and gotta keep it more. And vibes really flowing. The vibes really flowing. I'm already lazy. I'm already lazy. I'm already lazy. I'm already lazy. On the new vibe, we gotta flow with it. Shit, I'm doing whatever I can to live my purpose in the bitch. Then you faking the ass size I put on for my tan. Purpose first, so I deliver out my dreams. Then later on, I can put it on for the tan. Sit back, wild out, count on my cream. Most of the time, I gotta learn to build patience. But sometimes, the shit get hectic. All they wanna do is put brain in the cage. Man, never let all that shit really phase. Man, all they gotta do is live for the dreams. Man, that shit crazy as it really seems. New changes really coming on the way. Man, damn, really going K. Man, I just know what they gotta say. I know they got my back and that's just every day. It's snakes out here and then in the world. And then you gotta keep the grass cut and gotta keep it more. And vibes really flowing. The vibes really flowing. I'm already lazy. I'm already lazy. I'm already lazy. I'm already lazy. I'm already lazy.
That was good. Yeah. I'll read you some of my notes here. So definitely, you know, when you said, describe yourself as soulful, obviously the beat is very soulful. You know, I love beats like that. Like I really like old school Kanye beats for that. Like I love like vocals, you know, little vocal samples and singing and stuff like that. I think you have a nice rap voice. You know, you use your voice very well. I like the lyricism, or the lyrics, very kind of motivational type of spirit. You know, I put reaching for, you know, I think you said something about reaching for the best. You mentioned goals, love money, but don't worship it. You know, that's a good line. You say, you know, time for motivation. I think you have a nice laid back, effortless type flow that does not sound lazy. There's a fine line. You know, there's 21 Savage where it's like, sounds like you just woke up from a nap. then there's comfort, not try too hard. That's what I mean by effortless. You know, you have a nice effortless sounding flow. You talk about, you know, kind of, this is my perception, right? So I'm not saying what your lyrics are specifically, but like my takeaway was like, you know, you're talking about the ups and downs of life, overcoming pain, keeping a positive mindset through adversity. I like the beat switch up. I really like beat transitions and flow transitions for one specific reason. It keeps the song fresher for longer because I will forget that there's even a transition, a switch up. You know what I mean? So when I listen to a song that I really like, eventually, like everyone, it gets old. But when there's a transition, I'll listen to it for the second time. Like, oh, I actually forgot this was in here. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was kind of my feedback on it. But yeah, well done. Sounds good. Cool. Well, talk a couple more questions and we'll wrap it up. So you'll be performing on March 28th for the Hip Hop Festival. What is your process for preparing for live performances?
Like I find a space where I'm by myself and it's like I'm rehearsing, like I'm in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
So I can try to like get used to just being that type of environment and experience. Okay. So I like when I get on stage, I won't be nervous.
Yeah. Have you done any open mics?
No, not yet.
There's there's a lady I'll introduce you to. Did you meet Yesenia?
Yes, I got an Instagram.
Every Thursday, she does some sort of open mic, and it's at a nice little bar or whatever. But I'll consider it, you know, just for practice, getting up there and doing an open mic or something like that. That could be useful too. Last question, you already told me, but where can people find you on social media and music platforms?
Right now, I dropped a couple singles on all platforms.
Okay.
But I have a YouTube and an Instagram where you can more updates. And they all is at Rashad Music with the K at the end.
Okay. All right. Well, it was great meeting you, Rashad. Look forward to seeing you perform. anything else you want to say before we wrap it up? Anything you want to plug or mention?
You know what I'm saying? I got to put on for the South, put on for Valdosta, V-Town. Let's get it.
There you go. All right, Rashad will be performing March 28th at the Hip Hop Festival.